on everyone, my name is Chrono, we're back with more Master Duel, and today we're gonna go over the Supernova deck, one of the coolest looking decks in the game, in my opinion. All the monsters look super cool, they're all super red, they're all super hot, and they're all super dragons. Except Chaos Ruler, he's not red. And True King of all Calamities. Anyways, with this out of the way, we're gonna go over the deck in a bit. We're just gonna be playing one match against the computer, just to showcase what it does, so I can explain exactly what's happening. And I'll probably be uploading more videos about this deck in a bit. What did he play? Yeah, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. You're gonna pass anyway. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Dura! Crimson Resonator, here it comes. The heart of the cards actually works. So we activate the effect, we can special summon it since we don't have any normal monsters on the field. Or normal monsters, any monsters. This thing will come in super handy. We don't have to do anything with Salt Sentinel here. We go straight into Red Rising Dragon, our first super red and super hot and super rising dragon. We're gonna summon it. We activate its effect that allows us to get up to 2 Resonator monsters from our graveyard onto the field. Since we only have 1, we get Crimson Resonator. But since Crimson Resonator is the only monster with a Dark Dragon Synchro monster, we can activate its effect. And we can get 2 Resonator monsters from our deck onto the field, which means we have 3 tuner and 1 non-tuner, and we can go straight into our red Supernova dragon. Just like that, we have our boss monster out. We activate this effect, we get red Crimson Resonator back onto our hand. Now what this monster does, it gains 500 attack for each tuner in a graveyard. And since we'll be synchro summoning a lot, we're gonna get a lot of attack. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, when your opponent's monster effect is activated or when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect. Banish this card, also banish all cards your opponent controls. And once per turn during your next end phase after this card was banished by its own effect, special summon this banished card. Pretty nice. We can't really do anything here. We're just gonna go into the battle phase and we're gonna inflict massive damage here. Take this. And we're gonna end our turn. So no matter what happens, we can easily stop whatever our enemy is doing. We can already send everything into the banish zone, including our own card, and then in our next end phase we can add it back. We'll be doing this right here, because it wants to returning into our hand, or deck. There it goes. He has no cards left. Perfect. Actually, this does not work. That's a tuner. That's a tuner. Let me think here. I can special summon this, right? And then we can do this. special summon you, and we can activate you. We're gonna get rid of Return of the Dragon. Send this into the graveyard, special summon. I'm gonna synchro. I'm gonna go into Chaos Ruler. Activate its effect. It's going to show the first 5 cards in our deck. Add the designated card to our hand. And we're going to summon this bad boy. We don't have to do here. We can get this back onto our hand. We need to do this. We could finish him off here, but I'm just gonna end my turn. And look who's back. Maybe we could do more stuff here, but I'm gonna finish this here. As you can see, it's super easy to get our boss monsters out and to negate and banish everything all over the field and make your opponent not be able to play the game anymore. I'm gonna go over the deck as fast as possible, because last time the video was like 20 minutes long. We got Barrier Resonator. Basically, we're just gonna use that as material for our Synchro Summon. Synchron Resonator. If a Synchron monster is on the field, you can special summon this card. Also, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Resonator monster in your graveyard, except a Synchron Resonator added to your hand. We got 3 of those. Reflector. Reflector. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 Assault Mode activator or 1 card that specifically lists Assault Mode activated in its text from your deck to your hand, except Reflector. You can reveal 1 Assault Mode activated in your hand and target 1 monster in your graveyard that specifically lists Assault Mode activated in its text, except the monster. Special summon it, and if you do, increase its level by 1. And we've got 3 of those. This will come handy with, what are they? Assault Sentinel and Assault Beast. Red Resonator. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 level monster. 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand. When this card is special summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, gain LP equal to its attack. Basically, if you special summon this monster, you can choose whichever monster is on the field and gain its attack as LP. Doesn't matter if it's the enemy's, it doesn't matter if it's yours, it just has to be one of the monsters. So if you do the correct combo, you can end up turn 1 with like 12,000 LP. Next up, Crimson Resonator, one of the best cards in your deck. Already explained this. Far End Ascator. Serves as a tuner. You can insta-summon it with Ascator, Dawnwalker. You just have to discard the card, then you can special summon Ascator, and then you can activate its effect, and you get a Fire Ant onto the field. Creation Resonator. If you control a level 8 or higher Synchro monster, you can special summon this card. Also basically use this Synchro material. Ash Blossom, Assault Beast, Wandering King, Whirlwind. If you control a Fiend type tuner with 1500 or less attack, you can special summon this card. Now, this card perfectly goes with Crimson Resonator. If you summon Crimson Resonator, you can instantly summon Wandering King Whirlwind, and turn 1 you can go into Red Rising Dragon and then into Red Supernova Dragon. Where are we? Assault Sentinel explained, Asker explained, Resonator Call adds 1 Resonator monster from your deck to your hand. If you do this, always go with Crimson Resonator. Return of the Dragon Lords serves 2 purposes. Get a monster, a dragon monster, from the graveyard back onto the field, or if it's in the graveyard, you can negate the card that would be destroyed. Works perfectly if you use Chaos Ruler that shows 5 cards and then sends whatever you didn't pick into the graveyard. If it's one of those, you already have a get out of jail card. Lightning Storm, Emergency Teleport, Twin Twisters, Burning Soul. Burning Soul can be handy during your opponent's turn. You can activate it. You can get True King of All Calamities out. Then Assault Mode activate goes with who was it? Assault Sentinel. And then we have Red Rain, which is our Rengeki for our deck. We have Red Rising Dragon, already explained him. Red Dragon Archfiend. After damage calculation, if discarded attack an opponent's defense position, destroy all defense position monsters. Once per turn during your end phase, destroy all monsters you control that did not declare an attack. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can destroy all other face-up attack position monsters on the field. Other monsters cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. This card name becomes the Red Dragon Archfiend while it's on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summoned effect monsters on the field as possible with attack less than or equal to this card. Then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. Chaos Ruler, I explained him. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. You can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effect until the end of this turn, and when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 tuner in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. Majestic Red Dragon cannot be destroyed by card effects after damage calculation. If this card attacks, destroy all defense position monsters on the field. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to the monster's attack. This changes last until the end of this turn. During the end phase, target 1 Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard, return this card from the field to the extra deck. Then special summon the target. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. You can tribute 1 monster, then target 1 Red Dragon Archfiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 2 tuners with the same level in defense position. You can only use whatever. Time Red Dragon Archfiend. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can only use each of the effects of Time Red Dragon Archfiend once per turn. During your main phase 1, you can destroy all other cards on the field. Also for the rest of this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. During either player's battle phase, when a spell trap card is activated, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card, and if you do that, this card gains 500 attack. Red Nova Dragon. This card gains 500 attack for each tuner monster in your graveyard, cannot be destroyed by any opponent's card effects. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target the attacker monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate the attack. During the next end phase, special summon this card banished by this effect. Basically a smaller version of Red Supernova Dragon. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. When this card is synchro summoned, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate the cards. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. After this card destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. If this card and its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target 1 level 8 or lower Dark Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Then we got Red Supernova Dragon, already explained him, and then we got True King of All Calamities. So as you can see, this deck is pretty insane with what it can do and how easily it can access the boss monsters. If you have any ideas how to make the deck better, more consistent, please let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe even subscribe. I'll put up more videos about this deck soon. Just gotta play some ranked matches. Before I do that, I have to get used to the deck because I just made it yesterday, so I'm still learning the combos and everything. But yeah, that's about it. If you liked the video, let me know. And as always, have a nice day. I'm out. Bye.